Hi, I'm Dan Brown. I'm the CEO of Edlogix. Today I'm going to give you a quick presentation of SEARIS, Special Education Assessment and Report Information System. The screen you see here in front of you is the My Report screen, and it's all of your reports in progress. This is your caseload, all the students that you're currently working with. To navigate the system, it's very quick and easy. I just hover my cursor where I want to go, and I have one-click access to any area of the system. So very, very easy to get around in SEARIS. I can search for a student by name here. When I'm done with the report, I can archive it, excuse me, and then I can retrieve it for the triennial, which will save me a lot of time. I can also see and filter by important compliance timelines here, but today I am going to start a new report. Show you how quick and easy it is to assemble the complicated pieces of your assessment report in SEARIS. So today I am going to use myself as our subject. And all of the asterisks in bold are required fields. We can change those on the implementation based on your district's needs. SEARIS will automatically calculate my date of IEP for me, so I can get that right. And I am done. But am I? So I hit save, and SEARIS says you're not quite done because you left out a very important piece of information, number 28 migrant status. So I will go ahead and fix that, and now I'm truly done. So SEARIS helps you collect all your demographics accurately, and you can see at the top of the report I have my student information bar. This will remain here as long as my report is open, anywhere I go in the system, so I can easily navigate back to my report by clicking the Return to Report icon. I can save and close my report anytime, and if I want to quickly check my student demographics, I have a snapshot here. Now, so what I'm going to do now is I like to choose a template to get information into SEARIS quickly, so I'm going to choose Edit the Report Template. Now I've built a number of templates here, and I'm going to select Emotional Disturbance. And as I scroll down, you can see these are the report sections that I have in the Emotional Disturbance template. Now for this particular assessment, I may want to change the order, and I can just drag and drop them and move them around. I may want to remove something, and I can just drag it off of the template that way. Or I may want to add something, and I can just simply drag it and put it into, and I'm done. That's how quick and easy it is to build or edit templates in SEARIS. Now, when I built this template, I added sample text to report sections. This is text that I've written that works very well, and SEARIS will actually automatically change the demographics, the gender pronouns, all of the relevant information automatically for me. And you'll see that when I move over to my report template. So I am just going to hit select, continue. There are a couple features here that I'm going to skip for the sake of time. Now I'm at my report template, and you'll see that SEARIS has actually assembled quite a few pieces of information for me. So the first thing you're going to see is SEARIS keeps a list at the top of the report of sections that are not completed. So if I'm drawn away for a day or an hour or so and I have to come back, I don't have to reread any sections to ensure that I'm done with them. I have a list here that tells me, and I can mark those sections as completed when I'm in there doing the work. Second thing you'll see is I can change my report title right there. Then you'll also see that SEARIS added a table of contents just like Microsoft Word with the report sections that I have in my template, which is pretty cool. These are all hyperlinked, and so I can click right down there. You'll see that SEARIS added for me the confidentiality statement, and so I'm just going to click down to reason for referral. And you can see that I had sample text in here, but I haven't typed anything into this section, and so SEARIS corrected my name and all of the other demographics in this section and all the sections, so I don't have to do a find and replace, and I don't actually have to be embarrassed if I miss one of those in an IEP meeting, which can be very frustrating. So If I want to edit this section, I just click to edit, and then I have a nice big workspace, and I can edit everything. And no matter what my masterpiece, I can type here to my heart's content. Our word processor works just like Microsoft Word. You have a forward and backwards, and you can do bullets and numbers, bold, some text editing features here. You can do tables if you like. You can copy and paste tables in here if you have some in Word that you'd like to use. And this screen sizes to any device. So if you want to work on a tablet or a really big computer screen at home, or maybe your laptop, whatever you're comfortable with, the system will scale to give you a nice, comfortable workspace. When I'm done, I can hit spell check, and then this is where I save. Click to show this as completed. So I'm building my own personal list of what I've done and what I still need to do. Very easy to do in SEARIS. So, there's a lot of sample text. All the names and gender pronouns and other information from demographics are already there. I have a lot of text already here for me. I have some useful pieces such as the signature pages is already there. The explanation of test scores is already here. These are all in my template and added. Also about test scores in Spanish is here. So now I've got the pieces put together and I'm ready to add some test scores. So just like in the template builder, you can build your own batteries in SEARIS, so you can add multiple tests to a report at one time. So I'm going to go to select tests, and you see here I can use my saved evaluation battery. And so again, in the drop down menu, my evaluation batteries are aligned to my report templates to give me some consistency and easy ways to start. So it gives me a list of all of the assessments in my battery, and I can change them very easily if I want to, but I'm going to go ahead and go with that. Now I can quickly remove from a battery right here just by clicking remove. I can add a test very quickly and easily. I can go to my list. If I know which test I want to add, which I probably would, I can just go find it real quick and add it. Very, very easy to work with in SEARIS. So now I'm just going to go with the battery I've got. That will work fine. Now I'm going to enter some test scores into my battery. So you see, here's the tests on in my battery. They're added to my report now, and the Woodcock-Johnson is highlighted. And you'll see that our score entry screens are just like the test publisher screens. So if I want to enter 5 or 3 or 6 lines, I can just enter them in. But if I'd like to upload the file, which is a lot easier than hand entering scores, I simply hit upload the Woodcock-Johnson. I select the file from my desktop where I would have exported from the test publisher software, and then I hit continue. SEARIS uploads all my scores in just seconds, so I didn't have to hand enter them all. And now, as you see, all of the scores are here, and so that saved me a lot of time. But wait, that's not all. I'm going to go to my report and show you what SEARIS did when it imported those test scores. So first of all, it added that information to my table of contents and to my list of items I need to address and check complete. It added the test administrators. Had I entered the test administered, had I entered the date of test, they would also be here. The acronyms are here, and so that's one more thing I don't have to do. And I'm going to scroll down a little further, and you'll see that SEARIS actually built the table of the Woodcock-Johnson scores, complete with the percentile, the descriptors, and all of this information was done automatically when I imported the information. If I just hand entered 2 or 3 lines, then this table would have those 3 lines and the corresponding graph would be the same. And then we'll look at the graph that SEARIS built for me. The graphs help to speed analysis, make it much simpler, helps to communicate what's happening with the student to the IEP team, and particularly parents love the graphs because it takes a lot of complex information and simplifies it into something that's easy to understand. So, when I'm done with my report, I would simply download this into Word, and what you'll see in Word in the download looks identical to what you see on the screen. So this report looks just like what we saw on the screen, including the charts and graphs, the nice tables. Obviously, I have more editing to do, but when I'm done, this is what I would get. Everything's just the same. So I hope you've enjoyed my presentation of SEARIS today. Please don't hesitate to give us a call if you have any more questions, and thank you very much for your time.